Today, we are going to be taking a look at the 3 new Sims 4 kits, which is the Golden Years Create a Sim kit, the Restoration Workshop, which is a build kit, and then the Kitchen Clutter kit, which is also a build kit. I actually did my first look of these kits over on a stream, so I'm going to send you to past Sarah so she can tell you all about them. We're going to look at all of the items in each of the kits, and I'm going to just kind of give you my thoughts as they're happening. So let's hop into today's video. So we got welcome to the Restoration Workshop. Is that like a broken stove? Interesting. Okay, so a job well done. This kit includes 4 antique appliances, a microwave, a coffee maker, refrigerator, and stove in need of a little TLC. The Sims with the handiness skill can work on restoring the items to their former glory and making them functional again. A functional space. Create a workspace that'll inspire Sims to improve their skills. This space modular shelves, so you'll have ample storage plus interactive objects like a water heater, fuse box, floor fan, and woodworking bench. Okay, I don't hate it. I will be interested to see, like we'll have to bring in a sim to test. I feel very unsure about this one. It seems to have like more gameplay involved though than a normal kit would. Gameplay's a stretch, but you know what I mean. Welcome to the Golden Years kit. I think this one has some really cute potential. Designed for aging Sims, tell the stories of aging Sims with clothing tailored specifically for elder body types, as well as convenient accessories like glasses with straps. Oh, a toupee? Okay, wait, that's cute. Gardening gloves and more. For the golden lifestyle, with these fashions, elder Sims will be able to express their individuality in understated ways. There are styles for gardening, working out, okay, as well as comfortable clothes for everyday life. I don't hate this one. I kind of like this. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at the fridge. Signs of life. A whole lot of living happens in the kitchen, and this kit will help you highlight what with groceries, open cereal oh, I already love it. Sorry. Cleaning supplies and more. There are even a refrigerator with magnets and drawings to show the impact of family space around them. Family friendly. The functional family focused items in this kit include a lunchbox, a kitchen timer, recipe tablet, oh cute, a cookie jar, and more. Whether Sims are cooking or grabbing a quick bite to go, this kit has them covered. It's perfect for busy families. I guess let's start with the cast kit and we'll make an elder Sim and then we can go look at the build kits after. I guess let's start with accessories. No piercings. These glasses though? Wait, those are cute. I like the size of the frames and I think that they did a good job with the strap. Although I imagine that's gonna clip with a lot of Sims hair. We got several super pretty colors. Oh, that's so cute. A lot of neutrals. I like that they're doing this thing where they give us a lot of like really pretty pastels and also several neutrals in the mix. Oh, and these like kind of have a shaded effect. So they have like a slight sunglasses look to them. That's cute. Oh, you can have your Sim wear double glasses. I feel like that's such a grandma thing to do. One on the eyes, one on the top of the head or around the neck or something. That is so cute. I'm kind of obsessed with that. Now it does take the place of a necklace, so you can't have both. Like a necklace with a ring on it, like maybe their fingers got too big to wear a ring. And so they had to start putting it on a necklace. I like this for more than just like elder Sims too, because I feel like you can maybe even put it like on a young adult or like a Sim that's a doctor or like a teen with a promise ring, or you know, somebody who couldn't necessarily wear rings on their fingers and they still have like a little ring moment, and that's kind of cute. I am kind of obsessed with the life alert, I'm not gonna lie. The button does change colors, so you can have a red, an orange, a pink, a blue. They've got an all white version, an all black version, and then they have a couple of other fun colors in the mix. I don't know why I think this is so funny, but I do. It's the perfect thing for a Golden Years kit. We got a little bonnet. Look at that floral pattern. I'm obsessed. I fear all my grandmas are gonna be green and pink grandmas now. They have a couple of plain, stop it. Can you like a little cottage grandma with this on? I mean, any grandma, but this one feels specifically cottagey to me. This is adorable. I also love this item. I think these are nice. My only issue with this item, it looks like it's gonna come in all the same patterns as this one, is no matter what hair you give them, the hair will look like this in this item. I don't think it's a bad item, but it does make it a little bit harder to use unless your Sims just like kind of have short hair or you always leave them in this. I think we'll just start with tops. This must be like for the like baking or gardening or something. I don't love this messy swatch. I like this one though. This is really cute. What is this for? It's like it's apron-esque, but it's not a full apron, but I like it. They have a few little messy variants. I don't know if I see myself using this item a lot, but I don't dislike it. Some of the colors are really fun and funky. Oh, I like that one. I love a green and yellow combo. This is really cute. Oh, that's so pretty. It feels maybe a little cropped for an elder, but maybe there's a skirt to match. I do think it's a pretty item though. Forget grandmas. I want all my Sims to wear this. This is so cute. Look at that variant. No, stop it. I'm obsessed with this one. I fear this might be the new sweater for all my Sims. Like this one? This one? I do get like the grandma energy, but I feel like you could put any sim in that and it would look really cute. I feel like a lot of this is gonna pair really well with cottage living. This sweater in particular, but like this is kind of the fancy version of cottage living. The binoculars. What's the texture on that? Okay, they do come off the outfit. I like that. A lot of layers, which feels very like grandma, I hate to say. It's cute. I feel like even not grandma, once again, if you have like an outdoorsy sim or like maybe a sim doing the outdoor retreat stuff, it would be perfect for bird watching. Oh, that's cute. I actually love that. And my mom, the older she gets, like has taken on like a love for birds. So I could see her doing something like this. Once again though, I feel like this has multiple uses. It's giving grandma, but like also it's giving outdoor explorer. So I like that. I like the multiple use items. It's not a good kit if it only works for elders. Like it needs to work for elders because it's the golden years kit, but if it only works for elders, then it's like we maybe hit too close to home, you know, and then it's not that useful. I like this. This is also giving cottage living. There's an item for men in cottage living that I feel like this looks very similar to, but I think it's different enough to justify like another piece like this. The lavender is beautiful. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna put her in this because it's kind of got a crop look to it. And this is what that goes with. Look at this skirt. I kind of love a plaid skirt. I like that. I feel like once again, it's grandma, but like will work for other Sims. But like this as an outfit is really nice. I think that looks good. No complaint. And then I think if you wanted to mix and match textures, you also could do that. Oh, these are cute. Okay, I'm gonna take her shirt off just so I can see the top of the pants. So an elastic waistband, a must, I feel. Even as I get older, I lean very much towards elastic waistband. These are cute. I like these. They look comfy. I feel like you could use them for multiple uses. I think these could be good out pants, but I also think that they could be good like sweatpants style pants. I'm assuming those go with like this, kind of like that. What's the difference between these two swatches? Do you see that? I'm clicking, but nothing's changing. Am I crazy? It changes with that one. Oh, the turtleneck changes like the teeniest bit. Oh, that's so pretty. I feel like you could also use this as a nightgown. I swear my grandma had nightgowns that looked just like this, and that's like not a joke. Like she had these like full length nightgown type things. I feel like you can wear it as an outdress, but I do think it would work as a nightgown. I wonder if they put that under sleep. Yeah, they did. I like that a lot. That's very cute. Stop it. The fanny pack. The shorts with the sweatpants underneath. This might maybe be a little too grandma. It's cute though. The pink is adorable. I like this. Oh, and they have some for the schools. Wait, I like that they did that. Because if you had a sim that maybe went to Brightchester and they like rep so hard for their school, now they have a little workout outfit for that for forever. The black is nice. They have an all gray and an all white. And then a couple of fun color mixtures, which I like a lot. I don't know if I see myself using this, if I'm just being honest, but they do have it like under the athletic. I mean, it's not bad. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. There's a lot of clothing here. This dress I love. Oh, and they have stuff on it like you've been baking. Okay, 10 out of 10. This dress I'm obsessed with. I love like the cottagey vibes. I like how some of them have like nice little prints on it here and there. And then like others are more simplified with like a plaid. I like the variation of patterns that we're getting with this kit. I will say, I like that a lot. I think that's quite nice. Okay, this is cute. The knee pads also feels very elder. This, I guess, is maybe for like a sim who does gardening, because it looks like that's a seed packet there in the pocket. But they've got like the clean gardening, and then they've also got like the dirty variants. I also feel like if you bought businesses and hobbies, a lot of these dirty swatches would work really good for pottery and things like that. And then they gave us the gardening gloves, which is also pretty cute. So a lot of plain swatches, but also some like vegetable ones and a few different colors that looks like. Some florals. Those are so pretty. This just makes me want to like make a little grandma and go live in the world of cottage living. Also, you could use them as cleaning gloves because they do have like a plain yellow and like a plain white. So that's nice too. If I'm not mistaken, that's the only accessories that we got like in that part of the accessories panel. Oh no, we got rings. The gaudy grandma rings are giving me life. I love it. I feel like you can make a couple of different kinds of grandmas with this pack too. Like you can make the cottage grandma, and then you can also make like the gaudy grandma. And I think that that's lovely. They gave us 2 styled looks in like the everyday category. And then they also gave us this one with like the little sweater that I love so much. That is so cute. That was the only category that we got styled looks in. Now moving on to the men. We'll start with accessories. Oh, the toupee. I was like, why do they have the hair here? No, stop it. I kind of hate it, but I kind of love it simultaneously. It's so toupee. It comes in like all the hair colors. I wonder if there's like a hair that looks good. Oh, I guess you could give him like the bald one, like this one. And then the toupee is kind of funny because like you can obviously tell it's a toupee. He had this color brown hair. So that's his color match, which looks a little bit better. If he takes off his hat, then he's bald. 10 out of 10. No notes. I like that. That's fun. That's the only hats that men got. So they didn't get any of the like bonnets or anything. They did get the glasses, the same glasses, and all the same swatches it looks like. And then necklaces, they got all the same necklaces. So we've got the glasses necklace, the ring necklace, and the life alert. I will say this glasses necklace on him, do you see how the center is kind of pulled apart funny? Okay, so it's based on his chest size. I don't love that. So you can fix it, but you like literally have to change his body shape. Not obsessed with that, but he can maybe wear the ring. We'll give him that. For tops, they got this same top with the same florals too. This is a men exclusive top. It once again has like that cottage living energy to it. I do like that there's the glasses here in the pockets, but they are painted on. So the texture on this is okay. The glasses definitely needed to come out some because that looks a little funny. I do like the colors and the plaid on this top in particular. I think that looks nice. Not the hunting top. I don't like that. I like this one. This is perfect. This is like, I feel like all the elder men in my life wear stuff like this. The button down with the too tight cardigan sweater, like size up, you know? But I do like this. The color on this is good. Oh, look at the elbows. So these 3 have the little elbow patches and then the rest are plain. But that's nice. I could see myself using that a lot for my elder sims. Also, I feel like my grandpa, this is what he wears. He like has a jacket that I swear to you looks just like that. Not the hello, my name is tag. I do like little details like that. I think that's nice. The color variants in this are also really pretty. And there's a couple of hello name tags. And then this top was also available for the feminine frame sims. But look, they didn't have that weird duplicate swatch. I wonder if that was a mistake. In the females, there were 2 of that sweater. They have this one and this one. So I think that this one here that's like not changing is meant to be this variant because I don't think they had that one. So I would imagine when they catch that, they'll patch it. And they only got these pants. These are different from the female pants though. These have like a suede vibe to them just a little bit. They do still have the elastic waistband and they have stripes that give it that suede look. Also, Apollo just jumped on the cat tree, so you may have heard him. I like these. I think these are nice. And they look nice with like this or this. Like that feels like an old man outfit to me. Stop it. I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. It's giving old man, but it's equally giving clown. Like if he had really big shoes, this would have clown energy. Okay, I know I skipped one. I'll go back. This one just caught my eye. The colors on it are lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. A lot of really pretty patterns and textures. I like that there's a few different tie variants. They have like just a plain. I love this like It's not checkered, like cubed pattern. I don't know what you'd call that. I can't decide. I think I like it. We also got some elder pajamas. You know what? Those look comfy as heck. I'd wear those. Honestly, I'd be lying to you if I told you my pajamas looked a whole lot different from this. I just don't wear the little tank top underneath. I just have a button sweater. I mean, I like it. Am I an old man? I fear I have old man energy. I could see myself using this a lot. They got that same athletic wear that I think is a choice, but I do think it gives the elder energy that they were looking for. It's a good texture. Not only is the fanny pack a good texture, the tuck of the sweater is a good texture. Like the tuck comes out, and I like that. I like that detail. And then this is also the same one that the female frame Sims got. They got the gardening gloves and all the same colors once again. And I wonder if they got the rings. So they got all that. This is 27 items, so that's a little bit more than we usually have in kits. I think that this is a solid Create-A-Sim kit. I think, especially if you like cottage living and you play with elders a lot, this is perfect. I think this is solid. Kits are always very much like personal preference, obviously. Wait, teeth? There's teeth? It's like dentures. They're like overly perfect teeth. Like these are the normal teeth, and then these are like really white denture teeth. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, I feel like, once again, it's nice for elders for like the denture aspect, but also if you were making sim that really cared about their appearance, like you could use those as veneers. Did he get styled looks? We didn't look at that. They got 2 styled looks. They didn't get any every day. They got a sleep styled look, which is this one. Oh no, his toupee. And they also got a formal wear styled look, which is this one. Not the sandals. Those are base game, but that's funny. I mean, those are fun. I like that. I think that looks really nice, actually. Let's go to build mode. I want to start with workshop restoration just because I want to save the best for last, which I think is going to be kitchen clutter. I don't think we're going to have any. Oh, be incorrect. We do have a wallpaper. Wait, that looks kind of good. It's like drywall. I'll put all the colors down and we'll take a look. There's the plain clean variant here and here. And then these are like varying levels of dirty versions. Yeah, you could definitely use this for a build site. I think for like an unfinished basement or garage, this could be really cool. I will say, even though it is like a consistent pattern, it doesn't feel too much like a repetitive pattern. And I kind of like that too. Now we're just to our objects. First, we've got a bucket chair. It will work as a chair. I mean, that's kind of fun. I like it. Do I think I'll use this a lot? No. But I do think it's a fun item to use to like clutter up a workshop space. And then we've got the workshop shelf short. This is pretty. I love the butcher block on the top of this. And then it comes in a lot of pretty colors. A couple of dirty swatches. They have like a clean and dirty variant, it looks like, in most of the colors. We got this shelf. Oh, they kind of clip together. And they come in all the same swatches. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. We've got this item here, which is like a little toolbox. That's a good clutter item for a garage. I quite like that. Sawdust on the floor. Very interesting. A few different kinds of patterns. I think for like a woodworking shop, this is going to be a fun kit to use if you're trying to build something like that out. We also got this standing fan. I feel like this is nice for a workshop, but you could also put that in a Sim's bedroom if you want to. I think that's fine. I like that. We've got the carpentry caddy, which is kind of huge. Oh, wait, that's a good clutter item. Okay, oh, the dark is pretty. That's like a nice chocolatey wood. Love, love, love. A couple of like more dirty swatches once again. I like that we're getting both like clean and dirty variants. I'm never mad at that. We got this shelf. I do like these kinds of wall clutter items. I think these are nice to have. I think that these are pretty. I like the clutter on them. It feels like realistic clutter too. And it feels like items that you can just throw down. You don't have to work to clutter them. They're pre-cluttered. And for a builder, that's nice. As a person that claims to be kind of a lazy builder, I like pre-cluttered items a lot. This is a cluttered tinker table. It's not an actual workbench. You can't use this. It's just like an extra table. I like it. I think it's fine. I'm not obsessed. Once again, it's a nice clutter item. I like usable items. I think this kit looks nice. So far, I don't know if I would buy this one if I wasn't a creator. Well, give me a second. Let me form in a full opinion first. This is the Handy Sim trolley. Once again, a clutter item. and like only really a clutter item. I like it. I think it's a nice item. I think the colors are done really well. I like that everything in this kit is gonna match really well. We've got a tool titan. I feel like I always see these like in hardware stores. Not that I frequent hardware stores, but they're always at the front when I do have to go to the hardware store. Same swatches. So it looks like everything's in very primary colors. So everything's got like a red, blue, yellow, and then they tossed in a green. And then they also all have a white and a black. And then all of those swatches have a dirty variant. And it seems pretty consistent throughout this kit to be the same. This is a stackable. Oh, it is stackable. How high can it go? Oh, it can go high. I'm sorry. I need to stop. I can't. It's so satisfying. It goes really high. I think for everyone's sake, it's gonna go at least as high as you want it to go. I can't imagine you would want it to go any higher than this, but in case you do, it seems like it'll keep going. Color-wise, it comes in all the same color variants as everything else comes in. Oh, and they threw in a couple of pastels. This item does feel like maybe a more usable clutter item to me, just because you could use that as storage in the closet or something. It doesn't necessarily have to go in a garage. We got a nice utility sink. I love this utility sink, actually. Oh, look at that pretty bronze color. Okay, I love this one. I like that a lot. I could see myself using that in a few places. This one even very much gives like restaurant kitchen sink, like not just workshop sink, but like utility sink. So I like this sink just by itself. I think that's a good sink. Ooh. Wait, this is cute. Is this an actual workbench? Okay, that's the back. I like the extra little log pieces. They've got like a mask here on the side. I love, love, love the outlet right here. And they have the measuring stick. And it is actually a workbench, it looks like. So this is a usable item. This is turning me around a little bit because I think I actually like this one better than the Artist Studio one. This swatch in particular is giving me life. I love this one. That's good. That's good. Ooh, that's pretty too. Okay, I like this item a lot. I think even if I don't use a lot of the clutter items from this kit, I'll get a lot of use out of this item in particular. The base game one is $7.50. Artist Studio is $8.25. And then this one is $1,000. I will say though, it looks like it should cost more. Here's a nice, good compare and contrast. Not only is it bigger, I think the swatches look much more woodworky. The base game one is ugly. I mean, if you only have base game, it does the job, but like these two are obviously much prettier pieces. But this one, it's more expensive because you can raise it up for starters. It's got a nice built-in outlet and wood pieces. So I agree with the fact that it cost more. I think it would actually be bad if it did not cost more. Okay, so this is a fuse box. Comes in a few swatches, actually 4. It comes in 2 really, a gray and a white, and then a dirty version of each of those. We got this water heater. I do think they're nice for decorating. Like they have their uses, but I don't think the average simmer is gonna get a lot of use out of like these just clutter items. They're kind of like the items from For Rent, but just the non-functional versions. Oh, wait. No. It says status fully operational. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, we'll bring a sim. Let me make sure that these are in places a sim can reach and we'll test these items out. Because it does have a fully operational tag on both of them. I wonder though, like, do you have to have For Rent for it to be operational? Ooh. Okay, so this is just a light. It's a good light. It's a perfectly fine, acceptable light. It's a light, you know, like, I don't know. This would be good for a greenhouse. I think it's good for like a storage garage space. I think that's probably realistic. It's very bright, like it's putting off like a nice bit of light. I like that. I think that's good. I could see myself using this in a few places. And then once again, if you're trying to make an industrial build of some sort, like whether it be a restaurant or some kind of store, I feel like that light makes a lot of sense in those spaces too. So these items are supposed to be things that your Sims can work to restore. So we definitely are gonna have to bring a tester sim in. So it starts off crusty like this, and supposedly a sim with handiness skill is supposed to be able to like make it nice again. Oh, I can't recolor. Oh, okay. You cannot recolor it once you place it down. So here's a look at the colors. Oh, that yellow's cute. But once your sim restored these, I think you should be able to use these in your kitchen. It's the perfect green color. That beautiful, beautiful sage. Oh, the baby blue. Okay, love this. Might would buy this kit just for this fridge. I shouldn't say that. That's not true. I wouldn't do that. I would never. I want to put down my pretty sage. He's just so crusty when you put him down. All right, so not only did we get a fridge that's like that, we got a stove, which comes in all of the same colors. So in appliances, we got this coffee maker, which looks to once again come in all the same colors. I love the style of this coffee maker. It's very round. I like that shape of this coffee maker. I also like that you can have your Sims like do fixer-upper stuff. I like that there's a little gameplay in here, but then you get these like really pretty items out of it. So this one has 24 items, which is one less than the usual kits come with. I still think it's an acceptable amount of items, but usually 25 is kind of the baseline for how many kits come with. I think I missed this item. Okay, let me go look and see if I see that, because I don't think I put that down. Oh yeah, it's just like a box of clutter and tools and things like that. A few normal swatches, a few dirty swatches, like everything else. I think this kit has some high points, but I feel like all of this area over here is sheerly just decoration. And the functional items is really just like the kitchen stuff. Maybe these two things potentially. And then obviously our woodworking bench is functional. It's not bad though. I think decorative items are nice. I just feel like it's so personal preference, like how much clutter you want to have and how much like functionality you want to have. I do feel like they achieved what they were looking to achieve. So I'm not saying that this is a bad kit, just to be clear. I just think that it's not as usable as something like kitchen clutter, but that's once again personal preference. If you put a garage in all of your Sims houses and you use woodworking a lot, like you probably love this kit. All right, so kitchen clutter now. Let's see if we got anything in this zone. Okay, no wall patterns, no floors, nothing here. I didn't expect anything here. I just like to double check because sometimes I miss stuff. It's not like an official tile, but like you can make your own, kind of like what they gave us in Lovestruck. So you could do like a white wall with a tile lining the back of it like this. I do like that a little bit because you can do some kind of custom-y kitchens. My only issue with this is like if you put windows, you're kind of left with like a weird look to the build because like this one does. Most of the windows don't fill out the whole space, but honestly with this one, it looks so good. If you wanted a window like this, then it's weird because the tile can't reach all the way. But honestly, with that window, this looks really good. But we got it in a couple of colors. So we got this blue, a baby blue, a pink, a yellow, a cream. Oh, like a dual color one. That's kind of nice. We got like a gray in the same style, another white, a full black, and that was it. So these are the colors that we got here. I like that backsplash. I think that looks really nice. So back to the sink, it has dirty items in there, which I kind of love. It just makes the build feel a little more lived in, and they have really pretty colors. Oh, I love that. They have a couple bronze and gold, black, and then they also have like blues and a little peachy, like not peach. I guess that's like a salmon, but I love that. There's like a sponge in there, a sponge, a fork, and then a little dish set. Look at this little lunchbox. Stop it. That's the cutest. It's literally called Little Lunchbox. 100 simoleons though. I wonder if they can use this. Oh, we definitely need testers. That's really cute. This one looks like it's going to be very blue, salmon, teal, and yellow. We got this really, really cute kitchen timer. Of course, the first watch is like one of my favorite colors, which is that baby green. But it comes in so many cute pastels, but then several neutral colors too. Oh, I'm in love. I love this item. All right, you can go ahead and expect this to be in all my kitchens moving forward, unless it's like a starter home. The fish. I'm obsessed with this. The stuff in it looks so good too. Like I think the textures on that are pretty solid. I like the first watch best actually, but I think all of these are really, really cute. I just like how this one looks like very grocery store bag. Then we've got a culinary caddy. Oh, so it's like a little island. I want one of these in real life. Oh, I love how it's pre-cluttered. We've got some pots and pans, some like sugar things, some plates, some cooking supplies. Let's look at the back. Okay, back is just kind of plain, which is fine. And then it even has like a little towel off the side. A couple of pretty wood swatches. Oh, that's a nice wood swatch. Baby yellow, white, pink, blue. You could make some really cute kitchens with this pack. I love that. Then we've got some bins. Oh, I've been wanting stuff like this in The Sims. Okay, so we got 2 sizes. I actually use these in real life. Like, I literally have one that looks just like this with rice in it. Oh, okay. And depending on what you change it to, like the swatch, the inside will change. So it's always a white bin, but then like the inside changes. I will say the texture on this is not very good. It looks like they just took a picture of some noodles or some rice and put it in there. I do think I'll be using this, but it very obviously looks like pictured candy. You know what I mean? And then let's see if they stack. Oh, they do stack. Yes to the stack. How tall can these go? Okay, stop, Sarah. You can't keep doing this. They can stack really high, you guys. It'll keep going, but I'm gonna stop. Let me quit. I can't help it. If it can stack, I just need to see how high it can go. This is the slice of life cutting board. It seems to once again just be decorative. I wonder if your Sims will cook on top of that though. Like if they can cook even when this is there. I like how big it is. I like the little towel underneath it. And I like that they gave us a couple of variants that are used, like cutting boards. But I do like the pretty ones as well, obviously. I like that. I think that's a nice item. This is so pretty. It's a kitchen scale. All the same like pretty pastel colors and a few like neutrals that everything's been coming in. I feel like a lot of people have these, so I think it's a nice clutter item to have. Oh, little plants, like little herbs. I love that. I've always wanted to grow herbs in my kitchen, but I can't keep a plant alive for anything. So I have to live vicariously through The Sims, and I love that this option is available to me now. Stop it. I love this. I love pictures that are very stackable though, like that you can use multiples. I think I have one that looks like that. It's right there. So I love this one because I literally have it. I literally own it. I smudge my camera so bad. But we also have like these ones. Oh, that's cute. I really like this art piece, not the cereal. That llama looks psycho. Psycho. This is really cute. The freezer bunny and the cereal. They've got some void critters. I like that. I could see myself using that outside of kitchens. The grilled cheese is fun. That's cute. Okay, I like almost all of these options. The llama had a little too much sugar. I will agree with you there. He's on a little sugar high. We got these jars. Ooh, okay, wait, I like these. Same thing with the texture. I love the item. I almost wish that they would have left it as like a clear glass instead of like trying to put stuff in it. These do not stack, unfortunately. But I do still like this. I just, once again, you can tell that they took a picture of lemons and then put them on the inside. I just don't like that. I don't like that. The cereal boxes. Stop. Any family home from now on is going to end up with these. It looks like what they did is they took some of the cereal box art and just like put it in the frame, which I'm fine with. I think that's okay. Several swatches though. Very cute. Ooh, sink side essentials. That's really cute. It's got like the scrub brush, a couple of soaps. Love. I have something like this next to my sink, so that once again just feels kind of realistic. The oven mitts. That's just a good clutter item. Same colors. Oh, they have a couple of patterns in these too. Okay, yes, love those. It's a simple clutter item, but I do think it's nice to have. They're a little flat for what I think a kitchen like mitt would be, but they do have some texture to them. Not much. The bottom one is painted and then the actual oven mitt stack. We got this item, which is super cute. It's got, what is that? It kind of looks like soap, but that can't be right. Maybe though. Does that not look kind of like soap though? I do like the swatches that this comes in. That's super cute. This would be actually really nice to have in your real house. And then we've got, ooh, this has been my favorite one so far. I love the simplicity of this. That's so cute. And then if you wanted to have like a lot of fun colors, you could do a couple of them in like different tones. I wonder how that sizes up and down. Sizes down really good. Sizes up way too much, but the size down is like actually kind of adorable. This is my favorite like container item that they've given us so far. Ooh, a plate stack. I'll never complain about a plate stack. This is really good, especially if you're doing any kind of like open shelf clutter. I like those items for that. Not a ton of swatches, but enough swatches, I think. And then we've got the daily dish rack. I'm obsessed. No notes. I love this. I guess you could put that by the sink, like they're dishes that are drying, but I feel like you could also put that on like a shelf as like ways for your dishes to be stored because it looks nice. I do think it's meant to be a drying rack though. We got another jar. We got a lot of jars. I fear maybe too many jars, you guys. I fear I'm jarred out. Like there's not a big difference between these two jars, except this one has a little nub on the top. Once again, the cookies, the texture's bad. They do have cute lid colors though. I'll give them that. It's not gonna stop me from using it, but it does make it less appealing. We also got a cleaning caddy. Okay, wait, that's nice. Lots of fun colors. Same colors as everything else. And that'll slot down here, which honestly fills that space out perfectly if you ask me. Oh, I love these utensils. Okay, these are super cute. Couple of fun colors. I like that it's like the black, like kind of rubber mixing ones with a couple of wooden spoons in there. I feel like that's a little realistic. This is actually like what mine looks like. I have 2 wood spoons and the rest are those like silicone ones. So that checks out for me personally. We also got like a little baking zone. No, wait, that is cute. Look, you can make chocolate chip cookies. That's a really cute clutter item. And this is a tablet recipe. Oh, hey, look, that stacks. Okay, wait, that's kind of cute that it'll stack on top of that. This is also so realistic for me because this is what I get my recipes on is my tablet. So I kind of love this. The recipe never changes. You're always making bread, but you can get different color backgrounds. The carousel, where's an open counter space? I thought I had more than enough counter space and it turns out I was wrong. I love this. Once again, like for the corners, I'm gonna use this so much. I love like a turn wheel table. I really, really do. That's a cute item. Oh, we got another like baking thing. Okay, I need more counters. What the heck? I will say I like how much is in here because this was a lot of kitchen counters and we have filled it with clutter already. You know what I mean? That's nice. So you can make like shaped cookies. Oh, no, I love that. I love that so much. Ooh, a spice rack. That's a good spice rack. Once again, a good corner item. Like a turning item just feels like it fits into a corner better to me. A knife block. I do like these. I wish they wouldn't make them quite so straight because I feel like most knife blocks are like blocky. Like they're, I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I think most knife blocks are. Like I don't have a knife block that looks like this. Not that there's anything wrong with this. It kind of like sits weird on the counters to me. Ooh. I love it. I love it. I love this. It's like a fruit basket. I think I'll use this a lot. I also like vertical storage, especially if you do anything in a tiny home, which I build a lot of tiny homes. Vertical space is always really, really nice to have. We already looked at everything except for the fridge now. So the fridge does come pre-decaled, which I know is kind of a disappointment for a few of you. And I kind of agree, although I do like the fridge. So let's look at the decals. We've got like a map decal. We've got like a kitty kind of decal. We've got more of like a organized girly pop decal. This is like music, a few university things. And then we've got some fun colors that have various decals from the originals. We also have a couple plain. So there is a plain white and a plain black. I like it. I feel like there's enough decal variants that it's okay. But it's like, what if I want map decal on like pink fridge? I can't have that. So that's a bit of a bummer. But I do think overall, this is really nice and cluttered. I feel like if you're doing a family, this one looks really good. But it's like, if you want the family version, you've either got to do white or blue. You can't do any other colors. If you want the recipe version, you've got to do white or yellow, so on and so forth. I do wish they would have maybe separated those two items and made it where the decals would just clip to the front of the fridge. But overall, I'd say this is solid. This is a good kit. We got a fridge and a sink, so no stove. I will say it almost feels like these pair well together because I kind of feel like this stove here will look good with this kit once it's fixed. But that being said, maybe we grab a sim and let's test a couple of things out. This is my favorite kit. I do have some beef with the texture on like the clear containers, but I really, really love everything else about this one. If I were gonna buy a kit, like saying I wasn't buying them anyways because I'm a creator, I would buy Kitchen Clutter and I would buy the Elders kit. I'm on the fence still about this one, but I don't do a lot of handiness skills. I just wanted to show you the map view though. All my boxes, you can see them from the map. if you were wondering. We're gonna let her come test out our kitchen stuff. I don't have a stove in here. That's probably problem number one. Hold on. I don't think she's gonna be able to cook on either of these things, so I think she's gonna tell me no, but I'm interested to see if she does it or not. Okay, yeah, she can't prep on top of the cutting board. So that does not work. You have to still leave a counter space open because she couldn't prep on this or the cutting board, which is fine. I didn't really expect her to be able to. I just wanted to double check. And then over here, you can restore this. Do you have any handiness skill? Yes, handiness level 3. Oh yeah, and look, she can perform maintenance or upgrade this. We just don't have the parts. So these are, like, these do have gameplay involved in them, which is nice. I think that's cool, actually. He's gonna have a quick meal from the lunchbox. Keep in mind that they are already levels 3 and 4. This builds handiness steadily. I wouldn't say it builds it fast, but it is a little more hands-off than the woodworking table, which for me is a positive. Like, I would much rather just like set a sim to restore something that takes a while to restore than have to keep telling them to craft stuff. But I'm kind of lazy and I just like to build skills quickly. So for skill building for handiness, I don't think that these are bad choices. There's probably faster ways to build handiness, but I don't hate it. That is nice to know though, that they can get lunch from here for like toddlers and stuff. That's so handy. So we know this functions as a lunchbox. Can they use this at all for anything? Oh, okay. They can use this to create the family recipe that comes with businesses and hobbies. They can also use it to like cook a meal from, which is kind of nice. You can grab cereal out of the cereal boxes. Ooh. Oh, you can purchase groceries with your bag. Okay, what does that look like? Oh, and then you can keep your groceries in there. That's cute. I do think that they are going bad earlier, so I don't know if that would be fully recommended. Yeah, if you leave them in this grocery bag, they will go bad faster, so you do need to pull them into your fridge. But I do like that some of this stuff has like actual functions. I was just trying to see if anything else did. Like if you could grab a cookie out of the cookie jar. You can! I'm sorry, I know that's a silly thing. I do know it's silly, but that is really cute. And now he just has a cookie. If you were doing some kind of rags to riches or something of the sort, while it's not great to have your Sims eat cereal every day or cookies every day, these are cheap. This is only 65 simoleons and the lunchbox is like 100. This lunchbox is 120. So it's cheaper for you to grab like the box of cereal, which is only 25 simoleons, and then you can feed your Sims. So just throwing that out there as an option for rags to riches. It doesn't take very long to upgrade these things. So as far as gameplay goes, like I don't feel like you get very much out of this. And the woodworking table is no different than all the other woodworking tables. I think these are some really solid kits. I really do. Let me know in the comments below which one of these kits is your favorite. For me, I would definitely buy Kitchen Clutter even if I wasn't a content creator. And then probably Golden Years, I would also buy. The Restoration Workshop, while I do like it, just doesn't fit as well into my gameplay. Although while I say that, I do play the Not So Berry challenge and I am on the yellow gen now. So I do see myself using it for that generation specifically. I just don't regularly build out garages and workshops for my Sims, but the items are all pretty. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let me know your favorite kit if you made it this far in the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.